Yo, what's going on YouTube, man? Welcome back to another vlog, man. It's been a while. It's been a while. I think it's been like 2 months. Last vlog was the Camelback, I think it was. Yeah. When we went out to that water resort, that was like towards the end of August. For those of you guys that are watching this, if you guys haven't checked it out, please go check it out. It was actually a fun time. Now, I didn't have like the best footage because I didn't have any water equipment, but regardless, it was a great time. I think you guys might enjoy it. Anyways, in this vlog, as you guys can see from the title and the thumbnail, I'm moving. So unfortunately, I'm not moving necessarily by myself yet. Still moving with the family. We're moving into a new home. But it's still like exciting because it's gonna be a bit of a change, and I think that for me personally, now that I'm 25, my birthday was actually 2 days ago. So today is the 27th. My birthday was the 25th. That was a good time. I wanted to vlog it, but I'm not gonna lie, there's just been so much going on, and we're gonna cover a lot of that in this vlog. And this is actually gonna be the very first vlog where it's not recorded in like a singular day, No, I lied. The Camelback Beach, that was a vlog split between 2 days. This vlog is gonna be split between like a week or two because there's gonna be a lot of stuff I want to throw in here. I want to throw in the moving out process from this home and the moving in process from there, and then I want to end the video off with how my room looks finalized with everything in there, all the new stuff that I'm buying, and obviously like a lot of the stuff that I have now is coming with, but there's also a lot of new things that I don't have that is gonna go with me. So let me show you guys what my room looks like right now. So as you guys may have remembered from the previous vlogs that I've done, so right now I'm getting ready to remove all of my shoes. I've already removed the first like the first and second row. I'm gonna basically take this apart, clean it up. There used to be a shelf here that I moved out. All under there is completely cleared out. The clothes are going to be attacked. All of that stuff right there on this massive nightstand I have removed. And then in this closet over here, turn on the light, everything is packed up in boxes. So little by little, we're moving along. We're getting things done. Our official move-in date is November 1st. So that's why there's not like too many things packed up, but I am moving stuff little by little. And yeah, so now let's kind of jump in a little bit into like the update. So honestly, I'm trying to think of where do I begin. So and I also don't have a table, which is why I put this thin blanket on my bed. Yes, I know I'm putting shoes on my bed, but I don't have a choice. All right, anyways, so yeah, last time we left off, that was towards the end of August, and from the last time I was giving you guys an update about my life, basically, you guys may or may not remember I was having a really tough time financially. I was having a tough time with work. Work was super rough, but in these past 2 months, a lot of good has happened. I became full-time, which my job is a unionized job, which is why it took me a long time. It took me from April until August to finally become a full-timer. Yeah, it took me that long. That's how bad stuff is nowadays. Once I became a full-timer, I started working with this new run that I got that basically was giving me anywhere between 50 to 60 hours a week, and that's not even including overtime. So safe to say I've been making pretty good money, which has given me the chance to be able to pay off my debts, start saving money for future goals and things of that nature that I don't want to bring up in this video. I'll bring it up when the time comes, but I got a lot of goals and a lot of stuff planned in the future that I want to show you guys when the time comes. And it's just giving me a chance to really like lock in, do something that I wasn't able to do this summer, which is just work a lot and kind of just, I don't know. It's like, for all of you guys out there, or women too, you guys who are around my age, you guys understand what it's like to want to be independent, but you're being held back due to financial burden or whatever the case may be. And again, I just turned 25. So for me, I'm not ashamed or anything like that of still living with my mom. Just considering again like how things are in the economy in this country, but it is one of those things where it's like I got that little voice in the back of my head saying like, "Dang, like bro, you gotta lock in. Like you gotta like get your shit together and get like you know what I mean. Like you guys know what I'm trying to say. Like it's one of those things where it's like, dang, I'm unfortunately, no, not unfortunately, it is a blessing, but it's crazy to me to think like I am only 5 years away from turning 30. Like I've gotten to the point where my age is a serious number now. It's a serious number. So like I said, once I became full time, and then now that it's been my birthday, it's just kind of hit me like this year 2026. I don't want to sound cliche. I don't want to say, oh, this is gonna be my year. It's gonna be my year. That's what everyone says. You know what I mean? I've even said that before too, and then it turns to find out like 2 3 days into that year, it was clearly not my year. You know what I mean? Like. Hey, that's how fast things can really change. Also, side note, if you're wondering why I'm just like wiping this down with a towel, it's because I'm a dingus and I packed up my shoe cleaning supplies in those boxes, and I never thought about that I was gonna have to wipe them down really quickly before putting them in my car and whatnot. So that's kind of why I'm doing it. It's better than nothing, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I've really just been working a lot. I'm still posting a lot of videos on my main channel. So if you guys are watching this video or subscribed to this channel and don't know about my main, I highly advise you guys to go check it out because I post a lot more often on there. I do my reactions, I do gameplay, whole lot of gameplay, and a couple other things I've done in the past that I'll have to revisit. I just haven't had the chance to really do them lately, but definitely go check that out. So, mentally, where have I been at? So, again, like I said, these past about 2 months or so, I've been working a lot, so it's giving me a lot of time to think, a lot of time to plan. I have a really big like calendar on my wall, so I like to write down everything that I'm expecting to do in the month, everything I'm expecting to pay, when I get paid, how I can properly calculate it, and with what I already have and what I have to spend. Budgeting myself as well, that's really important. That's something that I definitely try to do. Like I definitely try to budget myself as much as possible, because I had really bad spending habits, and I'm sure anybody who's just lived in their teens and their 20s, like everyone at some point has bad spending habits, and I was one of them, you know what I mean? So that's definitely something I've learned a lot, was to just kind of chill out with the spending. And it's allowed me to save a lot, but it's hard, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard, man. Like being disciplined, like when I go to store, like you guys are watching me clean my shoes. You guys clearly see I have a lot of shoes. You know what I mean? Shoes is huge for me. I'm a huge shoe guy, clothing guy, but I've had to hold back from buying shoes, from buying clothes, from going on trips or whatever the case may be. Like I really try to not do anything. Like these past 2 months have literally just been work, go home, record, that's it. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And there's nothing wrong with that. For me, I feel good because I feel like I'm really locking into the stuff that I have to take care of. But it's like I don't get to like really enjoy myself. But again, that's okay because later on in life, I will enjoy myself. I am eventually gonna get clear cases because this shoe rack has been a pain in the ass since I bought it, in terms of how dusty it gets. Obviously the shoes are not covered by anything, so they get dust on them, which means I have to constantly clean them, whether it's wipe them down or scrub them down or whatever it is. And yeah, and since I don't have the boxes because I wear anywhere between size 12 to 13, you know, my boxes are humongous. So I threw them out, I put them on there, and now for this moving process, I have to basically stick them in plastic bags. So I will eventually get those. Trust me, I know. For any of you guys that are shoe heads and you're watching me do this, I know it's probably painful to watch. It's not something that I want to be doing, but gotta do what you gotta do with what you got. I've been in phases these past 2 months of juggling back and forth ideas of like what apartments I'm looking at. I don't know if I want to look at like a studio, a loft, or like just a regular apartment with bedrooms. I will definitely say though that I have been leaning a lot more towards like a 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom kind of situation because, as you guys clearly have seen, since I've made this channel and my other one, I have to split my room with my gaming setup, which is normal. That's how most people start off. But it's definitely limited me from being able to like dedicate specific decorations and things I want to have for like the gaming room or my office, so to speak, because I have a massive bed in the back and I have a dresser and I have my TV on the wall and whatnot. So I think most likely that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to probably look more into that, and I'm also looking into getting into like a whole new area too. Completely different from where I live right now. Nothing too far, maybe like 25 minutes away, but an area I've never lived in. And something I've been wanting to actually say whenever I got the chance to vlog, because I want to tell you guys something, right? Whenever I don't post a vlog, which I know I normally only do it once a month, but this is the first time I've gone 2 months without posting a vlog. Trust me, you guys are always on the back of my mind, man. Like when I knew I wasn't gonna post a vlog last month because I was just really trying to lock in and work, and not even just work what I do normally during the week. Like I had a couple weekends where I picked up overtime as well. So like it sucks because not only is this just like a documentation of my life, but it's a way for me to be able to just connect with you guys, and give you guys just an idea of what I go through and what's on my mind and whatnot. But I definitely think this is a topic that's really important for me to touch on. And basically, if you guys feel the way I felt, which is you might feel alone, you might feel like all things are crashing down on you, I just really want to say, like, keep your head up. Like, I'm telling you, you guys may not be on the type of journey I'm on in the sense of like spiritually, but for me, what helped me out a lot, you guys can try different methods, or maybe you guys can try the same one I've done. But as you guys know in my previous vlogs, I believe in Christ, right? I read my Bible a lot, and something that has been huge for me this past year, and actually is a huge part of, I want to say 2025 was a huge testimony because it's the first year I've ever been at rock bottom financially. I've been at rock bottom emotionally. I've been at rock bottom mentally. I felt at one point that everything bad was just happening to me at once, and it just like it got to a point where I was literally asking God, like, what did I do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what did I do? And what is the outcome? Like, what's the purpose of all this happening? Because it just literally felt like I was being punished for something insane and I didn't know what it was for. But then, right, this is the most important part, not only with what I'm talking about, but just with life in general. I had to look at it in a different perspective. I had to really think. For me, I had to think, okay, I know that the Lord is a loving Lord, right? And he does everything with a purpose, according to the Bible, right? Everything he does is with a purpose. So I really had to think, okay, obviously I'm no saint. I don't deserve to just be handed $1 million, but obviously me as a human, I feel like I don't deserve to be, I don't feel like anyone deserves to go through or feel the way I felt this past year. And then I started thinking to myself, okay, the phrase or the saying that's been going around forever is things always get worse before they get better. So at least what that meant for me was I knew that I had these goals. I had these goals of getting my own place, getting to a point where I'm financially stable, meaning debt free, like all my student loans, my car paid off, right? In order for me to be ready for something like that, I needed to be prepared, right? So God was essentially preparing me for what he prepared for me, in the sense that I put myself in this debt, right? My poor financial choices is the reason I still live at home with mom, is the reason I have student loans, and the reason I have a car note. Those are all things that could have been preventable if I had my head on straight. However, I'm not perfect, right? So that's why I didn't have my stuff together and I made these mistakes, very common mistakes too, right? Everyone makes them. But in order for me to actually progress and to be able to take care of that kind of lifestyle of being financially free, no debt, having my own place, and for once maintaining an entire rent myself, right? Not partially like I do now, a whole rent myself, utilities, all the groceries, all of this, all of that. That's going to be all my responsibility one day. And it's something that I'm not used to because I've lived at home. And for anyone out there who's in the same boat as me, look, you know, hopefully you guys can relate or feel what I'm talking about, because it's something that I feel like people who go through my situation don't talk about it enough. They kind of like hold it in. At least, nah, I shouldn't speak for other people. That's just me. I'm really an introvert. And I try not to tell too many people what's going on with me. I try to always act like things are all right. You know what I mean? But that I always tend to explode emotionally when that happens. So it's really not a good thing. You guys should always have someone to talk to. And yeah, and so like I just feel that again, if you guys by any chance are going through anything that's similar to what I've went through, I kind of still feel like I'm going through it because I haven't officially moved out and done those things. Maybe you guys will, I hope you guys get this sense of feeling, but lately I've gotten this sense of feeling like there's gonna be a great change coming soon. It's a feeling that is kind of like a relief because it doesn't feel like things are gonna get worse. It feels to me like things are finally looking up, and so it's motivating me even more to like, man, I gotta keep working, I gotta keep locking in, right? Like just because things are gonna get better, it's not time to like let off the pedal. Like when things get good and you get that traction, that motion, keep going, like keep attacking and like build on it, you know? And yeah, so I guess that's kind of like a little motivational speech for me per se. Like just don't put your head down, right? Like just keep your head up. Things are gonna get better. If they got better for me, and hopefully they'll keep continuing to get better, they're gonna get better for you too. It's just like I feel like everyone in life goes through that season. Now, everyone's season is different. Some are very short, some are very long, right? So like for me, I feel like that really bad part was this whole year 2025. But for some people, it can be a couple months or it could be a couple years. It really just depends on what it is exactly that you're going through. But that's like my motivational speech for the vlog. So I just wanted to show you guys really quick before I continue to move on. You guys can get an idea of how dirty this thing really was. Like literally my shoe prints, the outlines are literally marked by dust. Like that's how bad this gets. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to basically take this thing apart, clean it, put it in my car along with the other boxes, and then I'm gonna see you guys in the new home. So I'll see you guys soon. All right. So this is officially everything that I brought and all that stuff up there. This stuff right here, this is the stuff that I brought literally like 2-3 days ago. I didn't record it because it's literally just a little bit. Like I obviously brought more stuff today than I did the other day. But, you know, little by little, man, we're gonna get there. All right, what's going on, guys? Quick little update on what's going on. So, as you guys can see, my whole desk is being completely stripped apart and putting like my PC and all my other stuff in these boxes. I literally just got back from the house like I want to say like an hour ago, after being there for like 3 to 4 hours waiting to get my internet set up. So on my main channel, I'm not gonna be able to post or do anything of that nature, at least for like about 2-3 days. So it's not too bad. I will definitely say, man, this moving process is so annoying, and I'm just thinking like, wow, I'm gonna have to do this again whenever I get my own spot. That's gonna be annoying, but at least it'll be more worth it then. But yeah, this is just a quick little update, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow or the day after when I move more stuff. I'm not even sure at this point. All right, what's going on, y'all, man? Welcome back. So it has officially been 2 days since the last time I recorded as part of this vlog that I'm doing, and this is kind of a little bit of an update I wanted to show you guys. So I have officially moved pretty much everything into the new room. Literally, I got out of work today. Mind you, today is, well, right now it's November 1st. If it wants to focus, but it is November 1st. Yesterday was Friday. I worked from, I woke up at 2:30 in the morning. I got to work at 4. Got out of work at 7 o'clock at night almost. And immediately after work, I rented a U-Haul, went to my old house, grabbed all the stuff, brought it here, and now I'm basically putting everything where it goes. And as you guys just saw, it's 1:38 in the morning. So I almost been up 24 hours after working a 16, almost 17-hour shift. And now I'm putting my room together the best way I can. And you guys might be wondering, why am I doing this and not going to bed? Well, it's because this is what my bed looks like. And so until I actually put all this stuff away, I can't go to sleep. So anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow when I get most of the stuff set up and done. I was able to put my monitors, and actually I had Jacob over. If you guys don't know who he is, he's on my main channel all the time. I play video games with him. He came over, he helped me with a lot of this stuff. I didn't set up my PC. My PC's still away in my console, but he at least helped me with the monitors and a couple other things, so. Yeah, little by little, we're getting things going here. Definitely by Sunday, I should be practically done, and then I order some stuff that's coming to the home that will also be put in my room. So yeah, I'd say within a week's time, this is going to be a nice tidied up, comfortable room. And then obviously I have to mount my TV in the back, which my TV's right there in the hallway. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, man, really soon. Hopefully, probably tomorrow. What's going on, guys, man? Welcome back. As you guys saw in that previous clip, I said I'll see you guys tomorrow. Clearly, that was not going to be the case. It's now November 4th. It's been about three days. I got kind of caught up with working, still finishing up the room, and I can say now that I've officially gotten to the point where the room is complete. And so I wanted to give you guys a nice little show, a nice little display of what the room looks like before the end of this vlog. So without further ado, man, let me show you guys the grand review. Alright, clearly I'm really not that good at doing those cool displays and whatnot that people do. I watch a lot of videos of people doing those fire car edits where they zoom in and out of the rims and stuff. I'm not, clearly, obviously I'm recording my room, but I was trying to do something like that. I don't know, I'm still new to this whole, semi-new to the whole vlogging thing. I don't vlog as much as other people, so I don't have the best experience, but yeah, man, it's finally time to take a deep breath. After 2 weeks, we finally got everything situated. This is the main reason why I've been gone for so long. Besides working, besides taking care of personal stuff, this is something else that was in the works for a while. So I'm glad that we finally got it done. It's the beginning of a new chapter, new era in my life. Learned a lot, I've experienced a lot, and hopefully now being in this new home for however long, because again, someone like myself in my mid-20s, I'm sure a lot of you guys who are probably watching this, you guys have goals of moving up in life and being more independent. And I don't know how long I'll be here before I get my own place. Who really knows? But I'm gonna make the best out of it. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching this video, catching up with me, and just getting a nice update of what's been going on in my life. And and obviously, you know, just being part of this journey. The same way it's written out in my bio, this vlogging channel is obviously it's for vlogs, but it's mainly for me to document my life. So it's more of something that's meant, I guess you can say, like for me, like something to reflect when I'm older. But if people like yourself and other people who may have never seen my channel before, you guys are more than welcome to come along the ride with me. So I appreciate you guys for all the love and support, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.